Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So this is the beginning of module number 4, software and online community. Hope you can stay tuned until the end of this video. My dear students, now we go to the last subtopics of this slide, software and online community. So online community is a group of people who have a common interest and communicate through the internet. They get together online through websites, discussion boards, instant messaging, email, and so on. And they pursue their interests over time. And online community, they are actually is a network of individuals who communicate with one another online, and we also sometimes call them as internet community and also virtual community. So one huge difference between online communities and the offline communities which we used to have in the past is that online communities is now beyond our geographical reach. So today, for example, an online community may have members from the USA, UK, Japan, Australia, while in the past, the offline communities, it is difficult for us to reach somebody beyond our continent or somebody beyond our state or even beyond our locality. We can divide the online communities into four types. The first one is social community, such as Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitter. The second one is support online community. Support communities, it enables the participants to offer product tips to the other customers. This type of community, they help companies to spend less on customer support. And in fact, more customers are getting answers to their queries at online communities, while fewer are using customer support services. The third one is advocate online community, which is very useful for positive word of mouth promotion. And the last type of communities is insight communities, which made up of a group of people who maintain a long-term relationship with brands or a hobby, and they tend to give high quality feedback regarding a product, regarding the experience, and also to share the knowledge. The online communities offers a lot of advantages, as shown on the screen now. It improves relationship between people from different continent or from a different time space, and offer a communication platform for them to freely communicate with each other and reach out someone who is not possible for them to see in a offline community. The online communities also affect togetherness, so we can communicate with each other regardless of colors, regardless of religion, and so on. Additionally, online communities also provide an emotional support to those who need it and offer a platform for us to share critical information and also expertise. And virtual communities and online communities also enable us to meet a different kind of people, maybe someone with a different social background or even someone who is not possible for us to meet in the offline. The online communities also affect negatively on some part of our life. Maybe the first one, it causes an addiction to the internet, spending or losing excessive amounts of money that can cause stress in one's relationship because of online gambling, trading stocks, and online auctions, for example. Addictions toward the online activities such as playing games and pornography could cause mental illness and trouble in dealing with our day-to-day activities such as life at home, work, school related duties, and our ability to socialize in the real world. Lose control on the online activities also can allow the viewers, the audience, to access to inappropriate and unsafe content such as pornography, violence, extremist behavior, sites that advocating criminal and antisocial behavior, and also offensive content such as text, photos, or videos on social media, and also chat rooms or blogs that encourage racism or hate. There is also a possibility for privacy violation in the virtual communities, online communities, because there are companies known as data brokers that collect and maintain data of millions of people using the social net, for example, such as Facebook, which they analyze, package, and sells those data without the user's knowledge and permission. Data brokers also collect and select information to other companies for many reasons. For example, targeting advertising, credit risk assessment, and also direct marketing. Lastly is cybercrime, which refer to a criminal activities that either targets or use a computer network, or a network devices. Examples of cybercrime includes email and internet fraud, identity fraud, where personal information is stolen and used, theft of financial or credit card payment, theft and sale of corporate data, ransomware attacks, cryptojacking, and criminal activity that targets and criminal activities that use the computer to commit other crimes. In the next slide, I provide a link to a YouTube video which describes ways to prevent social media addiction. The video is about 8 minutes long, and I hope you can view the video towards the end. It's time for us to recap what we have discussed in this slide. Um, Firstly, we discussed about types of collaboration. If you can still remember, we have discussed about collaborative software and social media participation. So, which one to use or embed in your design interface is based on what the objective of your interface or your design application. There are a lot of examples for collaborative software such as WebEx, Skype, Google Docs, and Zoom. We also discuss about the time-space matrix model of group supported work to determine what type of interaction that is suitable based on time and space that the communication will take place. We also discuss at length the difference between asynchronous communications and also synchronous communications, as well as face-to-face interface communication, which happen to be at the same place and also at the same time. We then briefly describe about software agent, their characteristics, and the several types of software agents such as collaborative and interface agent. If you can still remember, we can use those agents to enhance the interactivity of our design application or our design interface between the users and also the computer. So you can embed those software agents inside the interface using the appropriate scripts so that it will help the application to understand the user needs and enrich user experience when they use the design application or interface. Lastly, we discuss about software and online community, focusing on its advantages and disadvantages. So we try to improve our understanding on online communities so that we can use or we can embed the online communities features inside the interface that we need to design or we need to develop. My dear students, we have come to the end of the class. So I need you to answer several questions, record questions. The first one is, what are the two types of communications that we have been discussed in this slide? Number two is, can you give some examples of communication that happen at different place and different time? Different place and different time. What type of communication that happen at different place and different time. So number 3, what are face-to-face communication? We have discussed face-to-face communication in this slide. You can find the answer either from this slide or other resources. The last question is, I need you to give examples of software agent as shown in slide number 25. I've named 8 software agents and discussed 2 of them, collaborative agents and also interface agents. So I need you to elaborate more and give further description on the other software agents such as mobile agents, information agents, reactive agents, hybrid agent, heterogeneous agent system and also smart system. So you can find the information either through the websites or books, and I need you to upload those answers in Kalam, and your submission is regarded as your attendance to this class. Till we meet again in the next chapter. See you soon. Selamat Hari Raya and thank you for viewing the contents of this slide. Thank you.